My folks trying to knock some sense into me faked a DNA test claiming I wasn't their real daughter. My brother, ignoring my pleas, was all too eager to shove me into a mental hospital. You're nothing but trouble, why don't you just drop dead? He'd sneer. And my fiancé, the guy I was head minus over minus heels for, just stood there, cold as ice, even pulling strings to make sure I suffered in that hellhole. 5 years. 5 years to learn my lesson. Now, all of a sudden, they want the old, spoiled me back. Ashley, what's with the princess act again? Being out this late, are you trying to make us all worry? That's my brother Chad, his voice dripping with annoyance on the phone. The Landry's finally let me out of the loony bin. Because it's Brittany's birthday, and she's feeling generous enough to give me another chance. Then Dad takes over the phone. I know you resent us for sending you away, but you were always so disobedient and mean to Brittany. We did it for your own good. Chad chimes in, exactly, and we got you out now, right? What more do you want? They keep nagging until, half an hour later, they're finally done lecturing and start asking where I am. Where are you right now? We'll send a car to pick you up. And behave this time, got it? I swallow hard, my throat rasping. The mental hospital. Yeah, I've been sitting here since dawn, not moving an inch. Silence on the other end, then a louder, angrier voice. You're at the hospital and you can't get home yourself? Do we have to come get you? You know the way. Who are you trying to fool with this act? Still holding a grudge, huh? I knew you hadn't learned your lesson, maybe we shouldn't have brought you home after all. They seem to have forgotten that they were the ones who told me to stay put. I'm sorry, Mr. Landry, Chad, I didn't mean to. The apology is automatic. Silence again. Probably stunned by my compliance or maybe by how I addressed them. 5 years ago we were a family, close as could be if it weren't for that damn DNA test. I never would have imagined that I, who looks 8 parts like mom and dad, wasn't really their daughter. Whatever. He sounds defeated. I'll have your brother pick you up. I keep sitting there quietly, letting the cold and hunger gnaw at me. Need a ride, miss? A taxi pulls up. I shake my head. Waiting for someone. Taxis come and go. It's past 10 p.m., almost closing time at the hospital, and still no sign of the Landry's. Not a single message on my phone. The security guard can't take it anymore. You've been waiting all day, ain't nobody coming. I'm about to clock out, and it's dangerous out here at night, especially for a young girl like you. I just manage a weak smile. What's one more day when I've already waited 5 years? He sighs, gives me some water and a sandwich, and decides to stay late with me since he's worried about me. Thanks, mister. I eat the sandwich, grateful. This is the best birthday I've had in 5 years. In the end, I didn't get picked up. The security guard took me home. It's after midnight when I finally get there. My phone's still silent. The Landry house is lit up, the sound of laughter spilling out into the night. I don't say a word. If the maid hadn't opened the door, I think I would have stayed out there forever. Wow, you look awful. And your clothes are a mess. Chad's the first to speak, can't help but blurt it out. Mom seems shocked. Ashley, honey, you've lost so much weight. How can I go from a chubby minus-cheeked girl to someone who barely tips the scales at 80 pounds in just 5 years? Even Dad looks a little sad, immediately telling the maid to fix me something to eat. We were going to pick you up, but Brittany wasn't feeling well, so I get it. This is their special way of making amends. They can ignore me and punt to Brittany without a second thought, not even caring if they hurt my feelings. Then, afterward, they toss me a bone, hoping I'll forget all the pain. I used to eat it up. But now, I don't care. I start to speak, but Chad cuts me off. Give me a break, it's just a ploy to get attention. Probably dieting again and blaming it on the hospital. Just wants you to feel sorry for her so she can stay here. Mom scoffs at him, then turns to me, her eyes soft and gentle. We haven't found your real parents yet, so you can stay here. You can call me Mom again, I'll still think of you as my daughter. It's okay, Mrs. Landry. I'm so grateful you're letting me stay. That one formal address puts a vast distance between us, where once there was the closest bond imaginable. Mom can't hold back the tears and starts to cry.